Have that kind of circumstance where your bench is deep. It allows you, I think, to bring an aggressive mindset in terms of how you're going to defend and how you're not going to allow easy baskets because you're able to foul and not be so concerned about foul trouble.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Then it's Holiday. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2 spot.
And Harden takes a lot of pride in being a hard matchup, a tough cover. I mean, he takes no time in shooting once he gets the pumping.
Lopez, no luck.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Durant kicks to Harden. Back to Durant. Clock at 6. Antetokounmpo against Green. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, Jordan is aggressive as a rebounder. He uses his massive body, athleticism, and long arms to wreak havoc on the glass.
Now here's Lopez. Beyond the arc. Lopez missing again. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with Brooklyn's head coach. Naturally, their defensive game plan centers around the Greek freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the league's most feared slasher. Kevin, they will do everything they can to keep him out of the lane. Maybe that includes playing 7 or 8 guys at a time.
Thank you, David.
And really, Antetokounmpo never stops attacking. I mean, he's always in attack mode. He really forces the defense's hand. He keeps pressure on them at all times.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. No good on that one.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the last few seasons with Giannis is incredible. I mean, he just keeps adding to an already superstar-level game.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also.
Hey, if you had a list of the most athletic players in the NBA and did a roll call, it would be not long before you got to Antetokounmpo. The Greek freak is the real deal.
And you know, Greg, this last season, Giannis improving on his rebounding and his passing.
Career highs for him in both of those areas. If he ever adds a deep shot, I'm not sure how you guard him at that point.
Shooting 2.
That's right. Every journey must.
Free throw drops for Harden. And with all the accolades that James Harden has accumulated in his career, Clark, the one thing missing is a championship ring.
And, you know, there's no guarantees for however great you are individually that you'll win a championship. We've got a lot of great players that weren't able to get that done. But, you know, when you think about it, that's one thing that's keeping him from being in the all-time great shooting guard conversation in the eyes of some. Team success is critically important. Championships add to your resume, but I think at the end of the day, when you maximize your individual contribution, that should be worth something in terms of your recognition and accolades.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
Now here's Durant. Shoots. Harden, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
The alley-oop layup, very well done.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Nets leading by 3. Harden outside. And the Nets miss again. Bucks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. From deep, Giannis. Jordan with the rebound. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Shamet the pass to Green. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And the long reach of Antetokounmpo, I mean, stretches for days. And because of that, he's excellent at challenging shots.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the call. Brooklyn the foul. And Clark, many fans thought Brook Lopez might have lost it after his stint with Los Angeles, but you know, he was reborn after joining the Bucks.
Yeah, sometimes a fresh start re-energizes you and helps you change your game. This guy was, though, a 20-point scorer a night in the past, so he can put it in the basket. He didn't get those kind of numbers with the Bucks, but really was exactly what they needed as a big guy who could shoot the 3 and also be a rim protector inside.
And he makes the first. On opening night, Clark, both teams would love to start off, obviously, on a winning note.
Without question, I mean, setting that winning tone, gaining that confidence that comes from winning, and they all count. Wins today are just as important as wins that you get in March and April.
Both free throws good from Lopez. And Greg, after this season, Antetokounmpo will be eligible to sign a Supermax extension. The Bucks want him to stay happy.
The loss of Malcolm Brogdon last summer definitely stung. Trying to control costs, but you don't want to take a step back with Giannis's decision looming.
Bucks trail by 4. Holiday the pass to Lopez. This one for 3. Good on the triple. Lopez has got 7.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here is Harden. He has 6. Over Holiday. Harden, no good. To the middle. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Milwaukee shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
That free throw, no good.
And a great front office in Brooklyn. General Manager Sean Marks taking over in 2016, and he just signed an extension.
And you know, guys, that San Antonio tree has some great branches on it all over the league, and he's one of them. I mean, he's been a player, a coach, has worked in the front office. Marks understands all sides of the basketball business.
The Nets have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Fires the 3. Again, the miss by Harden.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's DiVincenzo. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Jordan finds Harden. Cans it from downtown. He's got 9.
And Harden is a laser, a straight-out gunner from deep. Has confidence in his long ball, and, you know, the defense has to get out on him from out there.
Now here's Lopez. He has 7. Over to the wing. Puts up a 3. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 4th rebound in this one. Harden gets the bucket. Harden's got 11 points.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Back to Holiday. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Harden against Holiday. Poked loose. Now here's Harden. He's guarded closely. Good on the bucket.
You always got to track Harden, an elusive player who knows how to get it done inside.
Bucks trail by 5. Antetokounmpo kicks to Lopez. There's the dish to Middleton. Harden against Holiday. Lets the three fly. Harden, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Lopez. He has 7. Pass to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. Harden against Holiday. He let it fly, and he gets it.
Boy, was that deep.
With deep range and a wide arsenal of moves, Holiday keeps defenders off balance.
The three from Harden. Here's Jordan. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. And Holiday has it in the corner. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Durant. Lays it up off the glass. KD's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here is Holiday. Pass to Lopez. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Brooklyn leading by 4. Here's Harden. The feed to Green. Shamet on the wing. Last game he had 10 points. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
And the pass to Harden. Four-on-3 break. Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
Tell you, that's why Antetokounmpo is so feared league wide. I mean, when he's close to the rim, he's most likely going to flush it on you.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Well, the evolution of Brook Lopez continues as he is now a premier stretch 5. His three-point shot continues to get better and now a huge part of his arsenal.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Harris is checked in for Green. Brown comes in for Landry Shamet. And it's Johnson in for James Harden. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Torrey Craig comes in for Chris Middleton. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Drew Holiday. Now Giannis following Durant's three-point attempt.
Boy, for such a young player, the razor-sharp focus of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. I mean, a muscular guy who still makes baskets despite getting hit in the process. He's not wide, but he is muscular.
Luwawu Cabarro, he's checked in for Durant. And Lopez bold enough to give himself a nickname.
Yeah, well, what was it? Splash Mountain or something like that? I guess he's earned it with the work he's put in on his outside shooting. More and more centers these days shooting the 3-ball.
Now here is Harris. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Warriors in San Francisco. Shot clock at 5. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Passes to Antetokounmpo. Portis trying to free himself. That one falls. And 11 points for Giannis.
Boy, I think the confidence Antetokounmpo has from the mid-range area is really evidence of the strides he's making with his jump shot.
And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Craig, good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. Clark, over the last couple decades, the role of the big man has changed and required more skill, outside shooting among them.
Yeah, that's one of the things. And then the ability to move your feet defensively.
Yes.
Because the three-point shot spaces the floor so much, and a lot of times teams will have 4, maybe 5 perimeter shooters out there regardless of size. So big guys, if they're going to play in that type of an alignment, have to be able to move their feet and effectively guard perimeter players and also make shots from the perimeter as well.
Amazing to see guys that big out there sometimes with a one-on-one with the guard, like on the
Yeah.
three-point line.
No doubt. And also the big guys, we've got a ton of them, Kevin, across the league that can really knock down the three-point shot.
And it's the Bucks ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Johnson against Augustine. Pass to Forbes. Shoots the 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. To the paint. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
1:15 left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Clark with Giannis. You could see the change in his demeanor last year. You know, he knew he was unguardable when he was on the floor.
Well, guys, you know you're special when you can say nobody can stop me, and the general consensus is you're right. I mean, I can't think of any player in the NBA that's really suited to guard Giannis with his blend of speed and strength and ball skills. That guy handles the ball exceptionally well for a big man.
And the first one drops.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Yeah, that's a big reason they're trailing. You can't allow a parade to the free throw line and expect to be on top in the game.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Nets trail by 5. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Augustine, finished off the break. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And Brooklyn has possession after the basket by Milwaukee.
Well, when you look at the skill set of Tyler Johnson, he really is the epitome of a catalyst. Comes in full energy every time, and if he's hitting his shots, you just ride that wave of scoring.
And that one misses. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks. And he sinks the second. Bucks leading by 6. And Augustine kicks to Connaughton. Back to Augustine. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, Augustine, when he's attacking, playing downhill, trying to score, it puts a lot of pressure on the defense and puts him in a tough spot guarding him.
And he knocks down the first one.
And they've clearly been the aggressors here early on, drawing fouls and working themselves to the line.
And that is always a good recipe for offensive efficiency and a key to their lead tonight.
So he gets them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Here's Harris. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Six to shoot. From deep. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. Back to the action after this word. Bobby Portis, who's known for his work ethic, said he learned a lot from his mother.
She gets up and 3-4 in the.
And she was a basketball player in her own right. Greg, a scholarship at Jackson State University.
Yeah, and gave up basketball when she had Bobby, but she encouraged him to pursue his dream, and she said now she's living her dream through him.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, they've got Portis, and it's Augustine in at the point guard position. Mark, you were so good at such an early age in your basketball career. At what point did you personally realize just how far the game could take you?
You know, it really resonated with me, Kevin, I think at a summer basketball camp at Miami of Ohio, when some of the better campers, high school campers, were asked to play with the college guys at night. And then during pickup games in my hometown of Cleveland with some of the Cleveland Cavaliers, Jim Jones and the late Terry Furlow and Mike Mitchell, and being able to compete somewhat with those guys at 15 and 16 years of age, and having them encourage me to keep going and that I'd have a chance to do what they were doing at the time, which was play pro ball.
Now here is Augustine. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Here's a look now what's coming up for the Milwaukee Bucks. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Klay Thompson and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Monday, they'll host the Miami Heat.
And it's going to be home game after home game after home game for this group. So they got a great chance to string together a number of wins given how strong they've been playing.
The first free throw is good.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
That one misses.
You know, for a team like the Nets, building without top picks, player development becomes critical. I mean, the Nets have made that a key focus for their franchise, and you can see the results paying dividends now.
Now here's Brown. No points in the game yet for him. Now the pass to Luau. From deep three-point range, Craig pulls it in. Milwaukee leading by 13. Clark, you were talking about the Nets player development. Guys like Spencer Dinwiddie and Joe Harris were signed as free agents.
Yeah, and you know, guys, a coaching staff dedicated to taking them to the next level in terms of improvement and player development, the investment they make in their top-notch training facility, all of that focus paying off for them.
Here's Harris after the basket by Milwaukee. Johnson outside. Drills the three-pointer. Here's Augustine bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Craig kicks to Connaughton. Passes it to Portis. That one, no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Johnson outside. High arcing shot and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
And his percentage at the line last season right at the 75% mark.
Shooting two.
The first one falls. Jeff Green is checked in for Brooklyn. Kevin Durant comes in for Luau Cabarro. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Augustine looking around. Right side, Portis. Three-pointer. Drills it from outside. And the Bucks lead by 13.
Yeah, nice vision from the little fella there, Augustine, making it easy for his teammates by finding the open man.
Durant for three. Knocks down the three ball. KD's got 7 points in the game.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here is Augustine. Craig. And Durant sends it back.
And Durant isn't just a powerhouse on offense. He also has a great sense of timing for when to block shots. Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Augustine. 6 points for him. Pass to Portis. 5 on the clock. Double clutches. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Now, taking a look at some stats for Augustine. Some last season stats for him. Last season, he averaged 11 points a game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
Free throw, good. Portis. Clark, I'm going to get a little detailed here, but in terms of footwork in the post, who really impresses you?
Well, there are a number of guys, Kevin. I mean, you think about it. Kevin Durant is a lethal scorer and does a lot of his work off the dribble and in transition on pull-up threes. But when he is a post-up threat, and he does get posted sometimes, his footwork is superb, absolutely superb. Joel Embiid comes to mind, big fella with feet of a ballerina. Jokic does a great job with his feet, not nearly as athletic as Embiid or Durant. And then I would put Kawhi Leonard outside of a big guy. I mean, he's not a big guy in terms of position, but boy, he is very efficient down in the low post when he gets it there.
Good names. A 3 off the inbound. DiVincenzo gets the bucket. And the Bucks lead by 13. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Harden scanning the floor. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Brook Lopez. Hey, Clark, the NBA moved the presentation of the MVP award to after the conclusion of the finals. Do you like that?
Yes and no. I think you have 2 separate awards. You could have a playoff MVP or a finals MVP, which we have. And then you have a regular season MVP. The MVP is for the body of work done during the regular season. So I think there should be a clear separation between the two, quite honestly. So, no, I don't like it.
At least you're honest, Clark. That free throw good from Harden.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
And both free throws good for James Harden.
You know, it's nearly impossible trying to defend Harden. I mean, he has it all in his package. One of the best penetrators in the game. He's a great passer, and we know what he can do scoring the ball.
Now here is Holiday. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Free throw, good, Holiday.
Well, you talk about athletic families. Both of Drew Holiday's parents played Division I college basketball. two brothers also in the NBA. His sister played at UCLA. Oh, and by the way, his wife is a gold medal winning soccer player. That is tough to beat.
And Drew Holiday, one of the three brothers playing in the NBA at the same time. Greg, how often do you see that?
I mean, we had the Plumleys for a while there, but the Holidays, probably the most notable example. Aaron, Drew, and Justin, a basketball dynasty in one generation.
Shooting two.
That free throw good from Harden. Harden hits them both. And so it's Milwaukee now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. The wide open look here for Lopez. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
To the inside. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Harris.
And Durant just great at picking apart the defense. When they leave one of his guys open, he is quick to get the ball to them.
Now here is Holiday. 6 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The offensive rebound. And the shot goes in. 8 points for Bobby Portis.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
And Lopez throws it down.
Chalk that up. Lopez won't miss many of those.
Nets trail by 16. Harden outside. Ball's knocked loose. Here's DiVincenzo. The rebound by the Nets.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Harden against Holiday. Outside Durant. From deep. 6 on the shot clock. Rebounded by the Bucks. Portis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Holiday with it. He has 6. Now Lopez. Back to Holiday. Puts it up. And another basket for Milwaukee.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bucks making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. It's the Nets now. It's an 18-point game.
Picking up his second foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Well, great to see KD back on the court. That heartbreaking moment where he went down in Game 5 of the 2019 Finals. Wow, so hard, Greg, to watch.
And KD clearly gave everything he had to try and win in the finals. Warriors fans appreciate his efforts. Softened the blow as he left for the Nets. The Warriors ownership already promising to retire Durant's number up in the rafters. And at this point, there simply is no doubt that Kevin Durant is one of the great shooters to ever play the game. The only question is just where on the all-time list will he land when we talk about the unstoppable scorer.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
You know, he attracts a lot of attention, and Lopez making the most of it there to set his teammate up with an open look.
And with Durant, perhaps the most amazing part, he can have quiet nights, Greg, of 30-plus points.
Kevin, his scores are just so easy for him that you forget you aren't supposed to see 7-foot sharpshooters doing it. He can score from anywhere in any fashion and can hold his own with any player in history in terms of how unguardable he is.
Boy, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Now here is Holiday. 8 points for him. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And at the line last year, he was good on about 77% of his attempts.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Now, here is Harden. He's coming off a 37-point game against Golden State.
And, you know, he was getting fouled time and time again and really delivered at the free throw line. Huge contribution there, guys. Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
For Brooklyn, they have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And the versatility of Durant, off the charts. Shoots, rebounds, defends. He's the total package.
The Nets making a switch here. Luwawu's checked in. Good on both. Now here's Giannis. 14 points for him. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Harden. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Harden's got 8 points in the quarter.
Man, it's always fun watching Harden get going. I mean, he can spray you from outside or slay you from inside. And it's usually pick your poison.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Nets. With a break in the action, we've got a chance now to look at last year's top rebounders. DeAndre Jordan third.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Pass to DiVincenzo. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. Nets trail by 15. Harden the pass to Shamet. Back to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Love when Harden uses that great leaping ability to finish with power.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Bucks. They led by as many as 18 points. Middleton for 3. The rebound by Luwawu. The Nets have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Durant the pass to Jordan. Shamet. The shot, no good. Good D by Giannis. Harden against Holiday. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on James Harden.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
That one is off. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, no matter how you feel about James Harden, you've got to respect his love for the game. I mean, he absolutely lives and breathes basketball, and that passion has driven him to become the player he is today.
He shot 5 of 6 at the foul line.
And it's a super first half for him at the free throw line.
Yeah, he's been his best up there. He's got the confident stroke going
Shooting
today.
2.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
Free throw good, James Harden. And Clark, last year Harden was quoted in saying, most players don't really love basketball.
Well, I don't know about most. That seems a bit extreme. Maybe he feels that they don't love it as much as he does, which certainly you could understand. But I can say that very few players have the drive and determination to improve their game the way Harden has. That's part of why he's been an MVP.
Harden hits them both.
And just doing a much better job of getting to the line this quarter than he did in the first.
Augustine against Brown. There's the pass to Giannis. Back to Augustine. Just 5 to shoot. Great D that time from Jordan.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Bryn Forbes comes in for Drew Holiday. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Milwaukee leading by 10. Lopez outside. Stolen away. Lobs it up for Jordan. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms can be a blur, but man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket.
And here's Brown outside. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Pass to Forbes. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No easy options for the defense when Lopez gets in deep.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. Tyler Johnson, he's checked in for James Harden. 32 seconds left in the first half of the game. Johnson outside. Durant up top, covered by Giannis. And another turnover here by Brooklyn. "15 seconds left to play in the first half. From deep.
And I just love how Durant goes.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Penny. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 16 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 steal. Shaq, let's get your take on Milwaukee.
Well, one thing that stands out is how few turnovers they had. The offense looked in control. They were making nice passes, moving the ball, setting screens. The confidence just seemed to build, and the lead did too. They're a very steady team, keeping those turnovers down. That's the big factor.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Brooklyn?
Well, it's good to be physical, but there's a line that you don't want to cross. You can't constantly give up free throw chances by fouling guys too aggressively. You have to get back in this game by staying poised, smart, and avoid fouling.
And that'll
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Setting the floor for the Nets. Harden out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Green, and it's KD in at the small forward.
You know, that's how you do it, guys. I mean, he passed his way out of the double team and into an easy basket.
Harden finds Shamet. Back to Harden. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Harden's got 27.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. Pass to DiVincenzo. Jacks up a 3. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Jordan's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Shamet on the wing. Defended by Middleton. Here's KD. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Man, Durant is a flat-out baller, showing off his wily strength on these tough finishes. He's a thin guy, but he's a strong guy.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game. Bucks leading by 9. Pass to Holiday. To the wing on the left. Here's DiVincenzo. Rebounded by the Nets. Jordan's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Durant, no good. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. Holiday gets the bucket.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Outside, KD. The pass to Jordan. And here's Harden for 3. And no good. Excellent D there from Holiday. Middleton dishes to Lopez. Giannis drives in. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
You know, when Antetokounmpo puts his head down, man, it is a really terrifying sight for the defense when this guy's coming at you, all limbs and arms and size and ball skills.
2 shots.
Usually you just end up hacking away at him to stop him from getting to the hoop.
First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Nets trail by 13. And here is Durant. He's got 14. Harden draws the double. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's hard to avoid fouling Durant, but the problem is he hits nearly 90% of his free throws for his career.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Down low, Green passes to Harden. Holiday with the block. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Giannis is running.
And now a look at James Harden. He's coming off an excellent season. First in scoring, second in steals, and he ranked in the top 10 in assists. An incredible knack for drawing defenders and finding the open man.
And his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him number 1 last year. You can't stop him. And you can't even really contain him. Free throw good. Giannis. Bobby Portis is checked in for Brook Lopez. That one is no good. Nets trail by 13. Shoots from 8. Tries again. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Bangs home the trifecta. Antetokounmpo's got 6 here in this quarter. And the former Razorback, Bobby Portis, took a few years to find his spot in the NBA, but now he does produce.
And great big man to bring in off the bench. Good size and quickness combination, and will always give you scoring with that second unit.
5 to shoot. from deep three-point range. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Shoots over KD. Here's DiVincenzo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, these are the guys you need to be aware of if you don't want your pocket picked. Here are last season's steals leaders. James Harden is second.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
The Nets making a switch here. Harris is checked in. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Milwaukee takes possession. Bucks leading by 17.
Who got Holiday?
Holiday finds Portis. Back to Holiday. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here is Harris. To halt the run, the putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
Now, here's Shamet. Following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo, the shot from 20 feet away. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And the Bucks lead by 19. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Bucks.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but they've been offensive defensively tonight because they've really forced the issue on D and come up with quite a few steals and deflections. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Passes it to Harden. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Harden's got 30 points.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for the Bucks. Holiday against Harden. Harris dishes to Jordan. Pass to Shamet. They kick it out to Green. No one near him. Yes, that goes in.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Giannis inside. He's against Green. Here's Craig. Over in the corner, Portis. Just 5 on the clock. Holiday with it. He's picked up by Jordan. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Harden against Holiday. Harris kicks to Harden. Fires the 3. He can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Holiday. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Portis. Dishes to Middleton. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And, you know, Middleton is really dangerous on the drive. He often gets to the rim in a heartbeat and forces defenders to end up fouling him.
This is his first free throw of the game.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul
Take a
shots,
break.
so he
Take
was
a
a
break.
guy they were always
shots.
happy to see at the line.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Brown comes in for Landry Shamet, and it's Johnson in for James Harden. The Bucks also changing it up. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Drew Holiday. He hits the second from the line.
And Middleton, the former second-round pick now, has put a lot of work in on his game. I mean, a ton of work. Really carving out a nice spot in the league as a result of his hard work.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 6. Harris passes to Green. Johnson kicks to Harris. And there's the pass to Johnson. And the shot goes down. Johnson's got 8 points.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Augustine passes to Craig. Here is Forbes. The shot by Middleton, wide open. The three-pointer off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Switch.
Harris outside. Green kicks to Brown. Passes it to Johnson. The shot's good. Brown making the play. 11 points for Johnson.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Here's Augustine. Good work defensively by Johnson. Nets trail by 14. Harris with it. He dishes it to Jordan. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Bobby Portis.
And this spot has always been Jordan's biggest drawback. He's never been able to make his free throws at even a modest rate, and teams are never afraid to put him on the line.
Free throw good, Jordan. Luwawu Cabarro, he's checked in for the Nets. Lopez, he's checked in for the Bucks. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. And so Jordan nails both of them. And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for Milwaukee. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Hard to believe that DJ Augustine has been in the league over 10 years now, and he's carved out a nice place in the NBA. He's a calming presence with younger players and always consistently productive.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. And Brooklyn has possession, trailing by 13. Inside, here's Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Hey, you know, Kevin, there's a reason why Jordan's a high percentage shooter. Shooting percentage a function of the kind of shots you get. He opts mainly for dunks.
Now here is Augustine. He has 7, and it's blocked by Jordan. Picked away. to the left side wing. Here's Augustine, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Well, I tell you what, for Augustine being as small as he is, he's crafty and he's stronger than he looks, which allows him to finish through tough defense.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Augustine. It's the Nets now. It's a 14-point game. Augustine against Johnson. Here's Brown. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Johnson's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Bucks have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. Pass to Portis. The Bucks working the ball around. Lopez inside, guarded by Green. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
The up fake from Lopez working to perfection.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
And Brook Lopez a little bigger and more of an offensive player than his brother Robin. But they've both turned into quality big men in this league.
Durant's checked in for Brooklyn. And so he hits both. Nets trail by 14. Feeds it to Green. Outside Durant. Shoots from 12. The shot is good off the backboard. Durant's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
1:57 left to play in the third. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Augustine. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. Johnson against Augustine. Outside Durant. Lopez with the block.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to swat down that attempt.
Forbes the pass to Connaughton. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Bucks lead by 16.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now here's Durant. 17 points in the game. And the guard, Bryn Forbes, won back-to-back state championships as a high schooler in the state of Michigan. A couple years at Cleveland State, then transferred back to the state of Michigan and played at Michigan State.
And after that time at Michigan State, he went undrafted, but Kevin really has developed into a steady rotation player in the NBA. And by the way, quite a knockdown shooter.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession.
Now we get a chance to check out Forbes. Last season's performance for him averaged about 11 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And every team in the league needs shooting. That's what he brings coming off the pine.
Yeah, there's always a demand for shooters, man. Have jumper, will travel. I'm telling you. Most championship teams, they have a bunch of those guys who can put it in the basket.
Stolen by Durant. Over in the corner, Brown. Misses the three. Bucks leading by 16. Here's Augustine. The rebound by the Nets. Down low. Johnson outside. Second chance shot, and Durant lays it in. KD's got 19 points.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their transition game has been in full effect. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Then there's DJ Augustine, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard. Johnson, good.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Connaughton. Forbes the pass to Giannis. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Green. Here's Brown. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got his 4th assist in this one.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Augustine dishes to Lopez. He kicks it to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
I absolutely love how Antetokounmpo just has a winning mindset. Consistently, this guy is looking to go all the way to the basket. Has to be devastating trying to stop this guy if you're on defense.
Durant, no good.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Shooting one. You know, when you're talking about guys who can score over anybody, Antetokounmpo's name always comes up. So hard to defend.
Brooklyn making some changes. Landry Shamet's checked in for Luwawu, and it's Harden in for Brown. The Bucks also changing it up. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Bryn Forbes, and it's Holiday in for Augustine.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Nets trail by 14. Here's Johnson. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Lopez with the ball. Now Green defending. Kicks it out to Giannis. And again, the Bucks miss.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Fast break, Milwaukee. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday. Antetokounmpo's got 12 points in just the second half. Now Harden. Now here's Shamet. And the wide open shot from Green. Sinks the three-pointer.
And Green's become a dependable three-point threat. If you don't get a hand in his face, he can certainly knock those down.
Holiday looking over the floor. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Connaughton. Offensive rebound. And that one's good by Giannis.
Timeout.
Giannis has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Timeout called, the Nets. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
Joe Harris is checked in for Johnson. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
And the length of Green is a real issue for the D. His arms just go forever, which often results in a lot of shooting fouls for him.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one at the line is good.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
And both free throws good for Green. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Now here's Middleton from the arc. The rebound by the Nets. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the paint, Shamet finds KD. Goes back up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And the first one drops. And Brooklyn making a change here. Jordan's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. The pass to DiVincenzo. Now Holiday. Middleton outside. Clock at 6. Here's Antetokounmpo. The rebound by the Nets. High post, KD. Now, here's Shamet, defended by Middleton. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Now, here's Shamet. Defense right on him. Shot clock at 6. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And 3 from Jordan.
You know, with the length he has, it is very hard to get a clean look at the rim over Lopez. He's an excellent rim protector.
And Holiday kicks to Lopez. Back to Holiday. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense. You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Nets trail by 15. Harden bounce pass. Here's Shamet. The shot misses. The Bucks go the other way with it. Here's Giannis. It's hauled in by Harris. And it's Harris with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. And here is Shamet. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Shamet on the wing. Shot to stop the run. Yep, it counts.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. That shot off the mark. Good D by Jordan. Shamet kicks to Harden. Stolen by Holiday. Middleton on the wing. And the 3 off target.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And he's good on the 3 ball. Shamet's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Now here is Holiday. Lopez outside. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
DiVincenzo hits the bucket.
Well, so often we see this, transition buckets off turnovers.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
Now here's Harden. Here's the 3. Shot clock reset for the Nets. It's not going to go for him. Passes it to Giannis. Jordan with some nice D. Nets trail by 17. Harden dishes to KD. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
To the inside, and to Antetokounmpo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And, you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. Jeff Green is checked in for the Nets. And he's good on the second. Nets trail by 18. Harden bounce pass. Jordan finds Harden. Here's the teardrop. Lopez grabs the board. Lopez has got his 5th rebound in this one. Takes the 13-footer. Here's Antetokounmpo. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Jordan. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
Clark, there are a lot of factors a free agent puts into selecting the new team that he goes to. Talk about the factors that aren't basketball for these free agents.
Well, I think you could see some of them if you gave it some thought, Kevin. You think about a market size, nightlife for some guys is important, business opportunities when you think about places like Silicon Valley or New York or Los Angeles, season of life for the individual player in terms of his family and where he might want to reside after he's done playing. So there are a number of different things that contribute to free agents making moves from one team to the next.
Now, did you have a family, Clark, when you played your last couple years in the NBA?
We were without children, but it was Rosie and I. We've been married 4 years, and then our family started right after I retired.
Count it.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Giannis passes to Lopez. Middleton with it. Pass to Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Lopez. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. Over KD. Lopez, no luck. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Brooklyn. Shamet kicks to Harden. Over Holiday. Harden's shot is off.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. Middleton with it. Picked up by Harris. Giannis outside. Lopez left side. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on James Harden. Clark, we've had sponsors on the uniforms for a couple of seasons now. Do you think everyone's grown used to seeing them?
Yeah, I think it's a normal part of the landscape, and it will take a little more time. I've noticed them myself as I've watched games. We're certainly a far cry from looking like NASCAR drivers, which I think is a good thing. You want them to be done visibly, but not overdone.
And he knocks down the first one. A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. A big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Wilson, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Torrey Craig comes in for Chris Middleton. Stauskas is checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Frank Mason in for Drew Holiday. Lopez hits them both. It's the Nets now. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Bucks.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
Yep, but 2 more to go before the end of the season, and they'll obviously be very confident heading into those 2 games.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Giannis.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And so it's Milwaukee now, following the bucket by the Nets. And again, the Bucks miss.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier, before the game was out of reach.
Now here's Lopez. Right wing. Here's Craig. Drains the three-pointer.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long.